So over the weekend, they started running with this conspiracy that Donald Trump is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was became this huge thing on TikTok, this big conspiracy that Donald Trump is dead. Have you guys heard of BlueAnon?
No, I'm not.
So we know what QAnon. We know what QAnon is, right? My mom used to be a member.
Used to be.
Does it have to do with fire?
No.
Start Simone.
No, it's so QAnon was the right wing, far right conspiracies, right? BlueAnon is when it happens on the left.
Okay.
We talked about it right after the election. Remember when all those like tarot card readers and stuff and astrologers were saying that Kamala Harris was going to be installed, and the stars are saying, and they were giving all these predictions, and people were on TikTok, running with this wild conspiracy. So last week, Trump was on Fox News talking about the Ukraine and Russia visit that he had with Putin, and it kind of started from this.
Just want to end it. I want to end it. We're not losing American lives. We're not losing American soldiers. We're losing Russian and Ukrainian, mostly soldiers. Some people, as missiles hit wrong spots or get lobbed into cities like Kiev and towns. But, if I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I am really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons. Well, I think I saved a lot of lives with India, Pakistan. They were going at it. The planes were being shot down. That was going to be maybe a nuclear war if I let that go. And I did that through trade.
Several days later.
So, yeah. So you heard him say that, like, I'm trying to get into heaven. I heard I'm not doing well.
Oh, God.
So people took that and ran with it. Like, he's joking around about the life that he lived and, like, where he's at now. So
Is that what
they took that and ran with it.
He
bro.
admitted that he's sick. He's not doing good.
Plus, there was pictures of him with like a bruise on his hand, and they were there was pictures. People were circulating these pictures of his legs, and all of these like doctors were on TikTok diagnosing him with terminal illnesses and all of these conditions, and So now let's play a little bit of the reaction to this on TikTok, and just keep in mind, this is going to be disturbing and horrible.
It's about midnight on August 30th. You are going to see a lot of left-wing, big-name influencers peddling the conspiracy that Donald Trump is dead. This was all started because Laura Kozian, I think that's how you say her last name, she's a freelance foreign policy journalist who's very well respected, tweeted out that she thinks it's weird that President Trump has not had a public event since Tuesday and does not have any public events going into this weekend. Now, I'm going to tell you the real reason I think that is because there's a pretty good explanation for that.
Keep in mind, can we just start by saying, like, Donald Trump has been talking on camera, in front of news, in front of press, doing press conferences, interviews almost every single day from the time he's been inaugurated. Joe Biden, we wouldn't see him for months, and they never wanted to talk about what was clearly a problem with him. But yeah,
we were thinking, like, is this dude all right?
Yeah,
because a lot of times he wasn't.
You're right, and we find out now that he wasn't. He had cancer the whole time.
But ever since she tweeted this, left-wing Twitter is celebrating like it's 1999. I am so sick of like these people claiming that, when they go low, we go high. We're the party of morals and decency. They're celebrating Trump being dead right now on bullshit rumors.
Word on the streets is that man passed. Word on the streets is that man passed. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or nothing, but it seems a little bit too serendipitous that he perished on Labor Day weekend when everybody already got they grills ready. Everybody already about to barbecue. People got a day off. I don't know. This seems too good to be true.
It's just so weird to see how absolutely deplorable and trashy and hateful and disrespectful a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, have become over this election, over a man who's actually helping our community.
I'll show you guys this here. This is people that were posting on X. This one says, this is from Cosmic Dust. Official, confirmed of Trump is passed away at the age of 79. Trump is dead. White House confirmation. This is on X. This was, I think it was, August 30th. The Iran Times. Trump is gone. He's no more, according to social media. And then they show the bruise on his hand there. Then you had Tim Walz. Like, if this guy wasn't already, just on the bottom of your list of men to follow, listen to his remarks. Like, I think this was yesterday on Labor Day.
You get up in the morning.
Oh, gosh, really loud.
And you doom scroll through things. And although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. There will be news sometime, just so you know. There will be news.
Like, what? He's sitting there joking about hoping that there would be news that Trump died. But it will be one day. It will be one day. So again,
And it'll be one day for all of us.
right. But again, like he's even stirring the pot with the conspiracy theories. So then, of course, today Trump does a briefing at the White House. But this was the purpose of the news briefing. So everyone was speculating and saying like, oh, today they're going to announce it at 2 because they were saying that Trump was going to address the nation at 2:00 at the White House briefing. They were saying, oh, they're going to announce that Trump passed away and blah, blah, blah. And then it was 2:45 and he still hadn't come on yet. And like, yo, it was going, I was watching, I was looking on X. Everybody was, oh, he definitely died. Like, it was crazy. So then they brought it open and Trump comes out and he starts talking and then X just starts filling up with comments like people pissed. Wow. Pissed. People pissed. I think I saw.
Does he address it?
They asked him about it.
They thought I was dead.
They asked him about it. Yeah, like, look, so what was the point of uploading old pics and vids of him? Why can't he just die? Really? Look, this person said, hashtag Trump dead. They are not the same neck. BlueAnon, baby. Oh, God, he's alive.
That's sad.
Look, Trump is still unfortunately alive. Because hashtag Trump dead was trending. But yeah, let's listen to Trump being asked about this whole thing.
It's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences, all successful. They went very well, like this is going very well. And then I didn't do any for 2 days, and they said, there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. You wouldn't see him. And nobody ever said there was ever anything wrong with him, and we know he wasn't in the greatest of shape. No, I heard that. I get reports. Now, you knew I did an interview that lasted for about an hour and a half with somebody, and everybody saw that was on one of your competitors. I did numerous shows and also did a number of truths, long truths, I think pretty poignant truths. No, I was very active over the weekend. They also knew I went out to visit some people at the club that I own pretty nearby on the Potomac River. And no, I've been very active actually over the weekend. I didn't hear that one. That's pretty serious stuff. Well, it's fake news. You know, it's just it's so fake. That's why the media has so little credibility. I knew they were saying, like, is he okay? How's he feeling? What's wrong? I said, I just left. And it's also sort of a longer weekend, you know. It's Labor Day weekend.
Holiday weekend.
I would say a lot of people. No, I was very active this Labor Day. I had heard that, but I didn't hear it to that extent.
Yeah, so Peter Doocy asked him about it. Like, did you hear about the fact that people were saying that you died? He was like, he didn't even hear about that. He just heard, he knew that they were reporting, like, oh, he might be sick because he hasn't done a press conference in 2 days. Like,
what can be done? Is there anything that can be done for like someone who posts something like that?
I mean,
freedom of speech, I guess.
I think it falls under freedom of speech, man. There's not much to. I mean, the funny thing is,
inciting, you know.
No, what I was gonna say is, before Elon Musk bought X, if anyone posted anything like that against Biden, they would be banned immediately. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when it comes to Trump, they don't care. Even on TikTok, like, we've got our TikTok banned twice already for nothing, like literally nothing. But these people can make whole videos about celebrating the death of Trump, and TikTok does nothing. People are making videos on there teaching young teenagers how to transition and how to, you know, evade their parents and what's disconnect from their parents. Then nothing happens to them. But we get banned for posting a video about Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? It's breaking down what Pinocchio was about. Yeah, so I don't know what could be done about it. I mean, that's the problem is, like, once you start trying to censor certain people, then it opens it up for everybody.
Yeah, no, they're doing the right thing in terms of not censoring people. I'm just saying that for people to spread something like that, that's serious in terms of his family and stuff like that. I mean, I understand the First Amendment, but
it happens with more than him. It happens with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
They think somebody's dead. Like, that happens so much.
I see people YouTube channel. They have a whole channel and they put up a picture of a star.
Yeah.
And they're like, sad news. And it's like, who's
just
doing
fake.
this?
Yep. Because they just want the clicks. Because they make money off of that. It's sad to say, but those channels make money. I just, like, to me, it shows you the state of the divisiveness when you have people that are, like, celebrating, hoping that, like, what do they think is going to happen? Even say he did, a tragedy came along and he did pass away. Because people were posting up something else that J.D. Vance said. He was asked about Trump's health and he was saying how healthy he was. But he said, like, you know, if something did happen, I would be ready to step up. And they took that and ran with it. Oh, he's trying to tell us, you know what I mean? But that's like, you're going to get J.D. Vance. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're going to get J.D. Vance. So
They have a re-election that he dies.
Yeah, like they think Kamala Harris is going to get installed. Is that what they think?
This is what politics have turned into here.
Yeah.
It's just people who are just like on the fringe of like lunacy, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're crying. And I don't even think they mean it. I think it's just a cry for attention. Putting that thing about your eye crying and all that
posting
stuff.
that.
Yeah, you just want attention.
I always find it weird to see people posting those crying videos or like something happens and you took the time to set up your phone on a tripod, push the button and then start crying and then film it and edit it and filter it and then put it like.
Or did you just put eye drops in your eyes and then
you could be. But even if you were really crying, like, oh, this is so tragic. What just happened to me?
No, but
let me film it. You know what I mean? Like,
but
that's
you see,
so
like,
crazy.
have you ever seen the one where the woman's? I think they're in the car and they're like, "Look like you're crying." Like,
no,
they're trying to get the kids to look like they're all upset.
No, I haven't seen that.
Like, dude, this happens a lot now.
Yeah,
like, people. It's easy to like project an image now because you just get so used to performing. Online.
It's all about likes and going viral.